Cheers, everybody. Peace, love. I don't know if I could do it. Love, peace, hippiness, rainbow. I know, I'm a weirdo. Man, it has been forever since I've actually chatted with you guys with doing my video cast or podcast. So, last interview I think I had was with Nils Antonio. So that's been a while. So hope everybody is doing fantastic. Things are going pretty well. Been doing a lot of races. I think I'm at number 25 races in 2018. I don't even remember last one I told you guys that I did, but yeah, I was struggling a little bit through the summertime. I'm not a great runner by any stretch of the imagination, but when it's hot outside, I think for me, anything over 60 degrees and I struggle a bit. You know, I probably should say this is another episode of Running with Laz. So yeah, I struggle a little bit, anything over 60 degrees. I'm much more of a cold weather runner. Yeah, the last couple races that I did, it's pretty hot outside, so it's kind of miserable. Even early in the morning, I think the temperatures were in like high 60s, but the humidity was high. That's what makes it like even worse. So I ran one, the Westlake, Celebrate Westlake 5-miler on Saturday. They had a 5-mile, a 5K, and a 1-mile family run, and then a kids run, short kids run. So did the 5-mile, and the course ended up being like 5.24 miles, which, using Map My Run or any of these, Garmin's or things like that, they could always be like off, but not that far off. So I think the course had to be at least 5.2 miles. I had 5.24, and the map on the Map My Run looked okay. Usually it does that when there's like a lot of like a few turns and you're running a circle type thing. So that's what we actually did on that race. So I think I was like seventh in my age group or something like that, 48.05. Pretty flat course. So I was kind of happy with that. It was kind of warm though. Week before that, I ran the Fatheads 5K. That was fun. That was a point-to-point course, so it was pretty much straight out. That one measured dead on 3.1 miles on my Map My Run. So dead on 3.1 miles. I did 27:01, I think, officially on my watch. So. No, actually, 27:01 was on their time because it was chip time. So my watch was a little bit off because it takes me a little while to stop it when I cross the finish line. So that was not last weekend, the weekend before. Then I did the Zoo Run, Race for Recovery, which is awesome races to do anytime it comes to recovery or whatever. Always like to do those. And there was a lot of people there that were dealing and struggling with stuff. So kudos to them out there running. That was run at the zoo. Oh my gosh. That was the first time I've ever ran a zoo run. And how brutal is that? I used to go to zoo a lot when I was a kid, and we used to walk up that big hill in the back. I don't know if you know or familiar with the Cleveland Zoo, but it got, going up to the primate area. There's a huge hill that goes up, and oh my gosh, had to run that thing. Tough, brutal, but hey, got through it, didn't walk, felt good about that. So ran that one actually in 27:48, which was pretty cool given that I had that doggone hill. Now that one did measure a little long, like 3.2 miles or somewhere around there. So, and then prior to that, I ran the Lions Club 5K out in North Ridgeville area. I've done that a few times. Actually did it with Caleb last year, and ran that one in 27:46. Actually felt pretty good about that because I'd been struggling running 5Ks. Sorry, looking at my times up there. I had one race, the Hudson 5K, which is right around the 4th of July. Ran that in 30:41 for a 5K. That was tough, brutal. I don't struggled with that one. And then I ran a 1 mile, the Pat Joyce 5K up in West Park area. I've done that 2 mile 2 years in a row. Last year I did it like 7:12. This year 7:33. So, which tells me I've got some speed. I just don't have a whole lot of endurance. I'm not doing a lot of long runs, which I really need to do. By the way, I'm running the River Run half marathon this Sunday. I shouldn't say running. Okay. What I should say is I'm actually walk running the River Run. Longest run that I've done is like 7.5 miles, and it was a walk run. So I guarantee I'm going to be doing a lot of walk running for this race on Sunday. The only reason that I'm doing it because I participate in the Hermes Challenge Series race, and I've done all of them so far. And this one is part of that race or race series challenge. So my goal is to do them all. I'm there other than, I've got to do the River Run. And then after that, I think there's, let me see, the River Run. And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races after that. I think there's like almost a total of 20 races this year on the challenge series. So, so seven in total that I have to do yet. So as long as I don't get injured, I should be okay. So what's everybody else been up to? Like I said, things are going well with me, doing a lot of races. Did the Hofbrauhaus 10K. Now that was tough. That one I ran in like 1 hour and 11 minutes. That's bad for me. I'm glad that I'm just out there doing it, but that was my slowest 10K ever. Even when I first started running. First started running in 1991. That was my first race, May of 1991, which was a 10K. And I think I ran in 55:21. First race ever. And then earlier this year, I did the Firecracker 10K. And that was like 1 hour and 4 minutes. So I've been struggling with any longer runs. Although that 5 miler I did, the Westlake 5 miler, I was okay with that. I did like 9 something per mile. So got the River Run coming up this Sunday, point to point. I'm sure a bunch of you out there have done the River Run, get a nice finisher's medal. The other thing too is that I saw these medals today. I should have taken a picture of them because I could have posted them here. But so they do the 26.2 mile challenge. The races that are included are the Hermes 10 miler, which was in April, the Ohio City Crawl, which is a 5K, and then the River Run. So those three combined, basically 26.2 miles. So you get each medal for one of those races, and then you get another medal that kind of combines them all three together. And it was a very, very cool medal. So I'm excited about getting that. So looking forward to finishing that race. Weather, I think, is supposed to be pretty good. I think they're actually calling for some rain Sunday morning. So, but should be like 62, 63. No higher than 70 degrees on Sunday for the Browns game. So that's going to be awesome. That kind of weather, still probably a little warmer for me, but coming from 90s that we've had, high 80s, 90s, high humidity, just stuffy outside, down to, started the race 62, 63 degrees, maybe a light drizzle. Hopefully that's pretty good weather to run in. So I am totally pumped about that. So feeling bad for Sammy because she hasn't been able to run. She had the bad plantar fasciitis, still has it after the Ohio City Crawl, because if you know that race, it goes starts off at West 25th Street, goes down Franklin, down the big hill, down through that new path that they have there, Carter Road, and then back up. Well, the whole back up is just one continuous hill, a good mile almost, it seems like. So that was, I think, something that tweaked her plantar fasciitis, or her fasciitis in her foot there. And then she did a few races after that, but the night before the inside the park home run race at the Progressive Field, she twisted her ankle playing volleyball. So hasn't been able to run since, really. I mean, done a few things here or there, maybe 2 or 3 miles, but no races. And I probably won't be able to do a race until maybe the Turkey Trot. So hopefully she'll be better by the time to do the Christmas Story run, because we're already registered for that. She was actually registered for the River Run, but she can't do it. So other than that, man, that is an update on everything that's going on with my running. I'm going to try to do more updates after each race. I'd love to be able to interview people and stuff, but it's kind of hard to do. Walking around and sticking a microphone in somebody's face. Hey, how'd you do? How'd you feel? They will, probably smack me upside the head. So like I said, at 25 races, got at least 7 more to go. There'll be more, 7 more Challenge Series races to go. So that'll put me at 32. But I'll do more. Know where I'm going to get to. I think I did 50 last year. Yeah, I think it was 50. This year, not so much. Didn't want to do any. Want to be strong towards the end of the year. So last year I was just totally burned out with the last race. So all right, everybody. Sorry. Like I said, it's been a while. So looking forward to bringing some more stuff to you. I'll give you guys an update on the River Run. If I can, I may bring my recorder with me to be able to record maybe some people and get some people that I know. I usually see like at least 5 or 6 people at every race that I know and that I can talk to and just say hello. So, all right, peace out. Love y'all. Another episode of Running with Laz. Take care.